Hello everyone, I'm Nima and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be providing information about chicken stock. I will be talking about what it exactly is, how to make it, how to keep and store it, and lastly, how to use it in our cooking. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is chicken stock? So it's basically a flavorful liquid made from extracting flavor from chicken bones, chicken meat, and aromatics. Chicken stock is the base flavor for soups, stews, and some sauces. Therefore, it's very important that you have a good quality chicken stock because you will be using it in something else. And if the chicken stock's quality is not very good, your final outcome, your final product is not going to be good enough because the chicken stock was not good enough. If you want to make chicken stock, there is a simple ratio that you have to remember, which is 8 pounds of meaty bones, 5 to 6 quarts of water, 1 pound mirepoix, and 1 sachet. And this ratio yields to 1 gallon of chicken stock. How to make chicken stock? So first of all, you have to put all of your meaty bones in a tall stock pot. Why tall? Because you don't want a lot of surface area. You want something to be tall with less surface area. Because if it has a lot of surface area, the water will evaporate quickly and you won't have enough flavor in your stock. So yeah, put all of your meaty bones in a tall stock pot, add 5 to 6 quarts of cold water. This is very important, it has to be cold. And put it on the heat source, turn on the heat until it starts to boil. As soon as it started to boil, you have to turn the heat down so it sleepy simmers. And when it starts to simmer, you shouldn't stir your stock at all, because if you do, you'll make it so cloudy, and no one wants a cloudy stock, right? While the chicken stock is simmering, there should be a layer of white foam on top of the surface of the chicken stock, and you should start to skim all that foam. And if you see any fat on the surface of the chicken stock, do your best to degrease all the fat using a ladle. And after about 2.5 to 3 hours of simmering, you should add your mirepoix to the stock. If you don't know what mirepoix is, I've made a video about it, make sure to watch that one too. But if you don't want to watch it, it's okay. Mirepoix is basically a mixture of aromatic vegetables, including onion, carrot, and celery. After about 15 to 20 minutes, add your sachet to the stock. If you don't know what sachet is, I've made a video about it, but if you don't want to watch it, it's okay. It's basically a tea bag filled with herbs and spices. And when you added your sachet, after about 30 to 45 minutes of simmering, your stock is ready. And you should strain your stock using a cheesecloth, cool your stock, and then there you go, you have it, a nice clear chicken stock. Okay, so now that you know what chicken stock is and you know how to make it, you might be wondering how to keep and store it. So chicken stock has to be stored in the fridge below 41 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius. And when you refrigerate chicken stock, all the fats in the stock will become solid and they would float on top of the stock. So make sure to skim all that fat before you reheat your stock. You also can freeze your stock up to 4 to 5 months, but over time it will lose its freshness, quality, and flavor. It's best to just make little batches at a time, like 1 gallon batches at a time, and just use it fresh, you know? How to use chicken stock? Well, there are many different ways to use chicken stock, but you can use it as the liquid for your soups, for your stews, or even like some braised meat or chicken. But like whenever you use water to cook something, you can use chicken stock instead. Let's say like cooking rice. If you use chicken stock to cook rice, your rice actually has like a flavor to it, which is really nice, instead of just plain water. Making chicken stock is actually not that hard. It's just like following some steps. And you have to just make sure to use cold water to add to your meaty bones. Do not boil your stock. As soon as it started to boil, you just have to turn the heat down so it simmers. Do not stir your stock, and at the end, just strain it using a cheesecloth. And if you follow all these steps, like what I said at the middle of the video, if you follow all those steps, you should have a nice clear chicken stock. And when you have a nice and clear chicken stock, your final outcome, your final product will have a very good quality. What is chicken stock? So it's basically a flavorful liquid made from extracting flavor, white foam on top of the surface of the liquid. You should start to skim all that foam. And if you see any fat on the surface How to use chicken stock? Well, there are many Alright everyone, this is the end of the video. I hope you learned something in this video, and if you want to have a better understanding of chicken stock, make sure to watch the mirepoix and sachet video as well, because you will have a better understanding of the process of making chicken stock, and that would really help you. Yeah, so if you want to support me, make sure to like my videos as you watch them. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell button next to it, so whenever I post a video, you will get notified via YouTube. Thank you, and until the next video, I will see you all later.